Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jordan, and in this video I'm going to be giving advice for newcoming freshmen that you should take going into high school. Guys, I have this big long list of instructions on how to survive your freshman year of high school. If you guys did not know, I just finished freshman year in May. I'm rising sophomore, so as someone who survived, I think I can help y'all get through the year. Okay, to go ahead and start off, my first category is school. So advice strictly for school, academics, and things like that. First thing I have is go to open house. That should go without saying. A lot of people think they can just skip open house. This is a whole new building. You need to know your teachers. You need to get a feel for the area. Like, open house is important. Next is take pride in your schedule. Like, really look at that schedule. Because I looked at my schedule, I seen 3 AP classes, and I was like, ooh, they think I'm smart. No, it actually meant they wanted me to die. That actually meant they thought I was strong enough to mentally sustain those 3 AP classes. Look at your schedule and be very honest with yourself. If you're doing too much, if you're not doing enough, talk to your counselor, talk to whoever you need to talk to, because you have the same schedule for the whole year. The next tip is do not procrastinate. I'm a victim of doing this. I procrastinate all the time. I procrastinate filming this video. Do not procrastinate. The more and more you push stuff back, the more and more it's gonna haunt you. It's so much better to get it out of the way in the beginning and not have to worry about it. Next, this is big. A lot of y'all need to hear this. Don't be overly skipping class. Don't be overly skipping class. I promise there's nothing for you in the hallways. It is not nothing there. Like, especially because most high schools you're allowed to have your phone. Like, whatever you're doing in the hallways, I guarantee you could be doing in class on your phone. You need to be in class learning, because now you're in high school. Now it's no games. Your future starts now. Your future starts now, and it's passing you by when you're roaming around the hallways. Go to class. Go to class. Next is keep your grades up. In middle school, I know grades, they're obviously important. You always want to pass, but in high school, now your grades are really important, because freshman year builds your GPA. So if your GPA is a 2.0 as a freshman, you're going to be working your butt off sophomore, junior, senior year trying to get your GPA back up. You need to worry about them grades. That should always be top priority. Next, I'm not saying being a big teacher's pet, because I can get irritated, but do be friends with your teachers. Like, have a conversation with your teachers, get comfortable with your teachers. That way, they're more open to giving you opportunities. Like, let me not. You have one teacher who doesn't really like you, and like y'all have beef or whatever. They're not gonna want to give you as many opportunities because they already have a negative mindset about you. You have a teacher who you and them have a relationship with, then they're gonna be more open-minded to help you out. Like, you're gonna get more extra credit opportunities, you're gonna get extra boosts on your grades and extension on your assignments. Like, it's just easier to get through the school year and without being stressed and wanting to die when you have a teacher that you can talk to and communicate with. It's also better if you have like anything in your life going on. You don't have to wait to tell your friend or to tell your parents. Like, you have a trusted adult in the building, because you spend a lot of time in that building, so good to have someone to talk to. Next is follow the rules. That again should go without saying. Like, if you know your school has rules, I promise they're there for a reason, and I promise they care about them. You don't want to get kicked out of school. You don't want to be suspended. You don't want to be expelled, because college cares. They care. Jobs care. Everybody cares. It's very important. And your parents are going to care too. Like, you're going to cause a lot more problems for yourself building up a record, trying to break the rules and be adventurous or whatever you think is cool. Just follow the rules. The rules don't even be that strict for real. Don't beat nobody up. Don't cheat on your test. Like, pretty simple. Next is study. Now, I'm gonna put a lot of emphasis on this one, because as a middle schooler, I never really had to study. Like, I would pay attention the first day in class and pick it up. Never had to come back to it. High school was a whole different ballgame. Completely different. You have to study. The content is simply more of it, and it's simply harder. Like, it's just not gonna go I mean, for some people it does, and if that's you, that's fine. But if it's not you and you start to realize it's not you, open the book. Open the book, do some practice things. If you love AI, you can ChatGPT some practice. Like, there are resources for you to retain the information, which is vital to thrive in high school. So, study. Chick-fil-A recipe. Oh, I'm dressed up as Popeyes. Chick-fil-A recipe.
Stop it. Get some help.
Next is good time management. I don't really know how to explain this any further. If you know this is because you're gonna have more classes, or at my school, I know you definitely have more classes than you did in middle school. In my school, you now have 6 classes, 7 if you're really smart. And in middle school, we had 5. So, I mean, I guess that's not too many extra classes, I guess. But, like, you still need to manage your time, because if you have homework for every class, you need to be like, I'm going to spend this much time doing that, this much time doing that, this much time doing that. If you have extracurriculars, or you want to, which you should, we'll get into that later, then you need to have like a time to do everything, and you need to be committed to that time to do it. Because if you don't, that's how we get pushed back and back and back. That's how we get stressed. Boy, don't get me started. Okay, just trust me. Okay, my next advice is pay attention and take notes. These go hand in hand. If the teacher is teaching you something, let them retain the information. Don't be playing on your phone. Don't be talking to your friends. Pay attention. Do what they're doing. And take notes on what they're doing, so you remember how to do it. That's all you need to learn. That's literally how you learn. Learning Basics 101. We learned this in preschool. Pay attention. Practice. Brilliance. My last school-related advice is to ask questions. I know it hurts your pride. I know it does. I know you feel so stupid to ask the teacher for extra help, or to ask your friends for extra help. But if you don't get it, and you've genuinely tried to get it, and you still don't get it, then you need help getting it. And that's okay. I asked so many questions. I was on ChatGPT. I was on Goth AI. I was at the help days. I was at the tutoring sessions. I was on FaceTime with my friends. Like, if you don't get it, ask for help. Use your resources, and then you can get it. And everybody will be happy. My next category is friendship. And the first topic I have in friendship is make new friends. Like, be happy, be jolly, greet people, compliment people. Just be a good person to be around. Make more friends. You have more people to hang out with. It'll just be an overall more enjoyable experience in high school if you have more friends. My next advice kind of goes with why you need new friends. You're gonna lose old ones. I know everybody tells you this. I know I'm cliche. I know it. But for real, people you thought was your day ones, people you thought you would never have to live without, people you thought were your ride or die, are going to switch up. They're going to leave. We're not going to know why. I also want to say that it's okay for people to leave. It's okay to grow apart from people. That is perfectly fine. It's natural. But the new space of high school, people really start finding themselves. And if the person they are or are becoming is not aligning with the person you are or who you want to be, then y'all need to be friends. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Just make sure you make some new friends to fill in for the old ones. Next advice is keep your business private. Word spreads like rapid fire. You think nobody knew? You was wrong. They just ain't let it get back to you. They know. Even if you tell one person, unless that is the holiest, trustfulest person in the world, then people are gonna know. And you may think somebody's that trustworthy. They fooling you. They're fooling you. Because you may tell one person, and you're like, and they pinky promise not to tell somebody. That person that you just pinky promised went and pinky promised to somebody else. That's going to go on. It's going to be a big mess. You just don't want a big mess. So it's like, I'm also not going to say bottle up your problems either. Like, I'm not going to say keep everything to yourself. But really, stuff that you don't want to spread, keep it to yourself. Or find somebody really incredibly trustworthy to tell. Because if it's something that you really don't want to spread, it's probably going to spread if you tell somebody. Next is communicate. This is really big because people forget this is an option. When you communicate with someone, so much can be cleared up. Open-minded, open-eared communication. Because there's so many people who I've lost as friends or who I've argued with as friends because either I didn't want to listen or they didn't want to listen. Don't be focused on who's right, who's wrong, what is and what isn't. Just hear each other out and come to an agreement, a common ground. Take accountability, apologize, both ends, solution. Don't be over here trying to be, I'm TT. No, bro. Just talk about how you feel. It's okay to feel some type of way, and it's more than okay to talk about it. You should communicate how somebody made you feel. They should know how they made you feel so they know not to do it again. And if they do it again, now you have the upper hand because you told them not to, and they still did. But if you don't tell them, now they have the excuse that they never knew. And 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. So if you have a friend and they keep messing with you, it's not a real friend. You need to... No, I'm kidding. Don't fight. That was AI. Don't just cut them off. Block button. Okay. Next, this should be really easy. Be nice. Just be nice. Don't be bullying people, especially for no reason. If it's somebody you don't know, you have something smart to say. If you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. They tell you that for a reason, because if you say something smart, well, now everybody knows you said something smart and everybody wants to jump you. Now you got to get your whole schedule switched so you can avoid these people. Now you got to take whole different routes to class and be late to class because you want it to be messy for no reason. Be quiet on the creek, okay? If you got a problem with somebody, that's cool. You don't have to like everybody, but you don't have to express it either. Like, it can just be on hush hush. You don't like them, they don't have to like you. Not everybody's gonna like each other. That's perfectly fine, but you don't have to be mean to them either. Okay, don't cause drama. Don't get in the drama. These are hard. As I know, teenage girls and boys, we want to gossip, we want to talk. Don't nothing good ever come from that. Tell me one thing that came from you gossiping. Nothing. Don't cause nothing. Don't be messy. Don't try to, oh, well, Sarah said that, Quenisha said that. Like, don't cause it. And if you hear it, don't be the translator and try and get involved in it, because you will somehow end up the problem. You may try and be the mediator. You may try to, peace and love on the planet Earth. You may try to sing Kumbaya. They ain't trying to sing Kumbaya. Go ahead and let them spectator. Leave it at that. Next is voice your opinion. If you have a thought, say your thought. I mean, unless it's like crazy and mean, don't do that. But if you just have an opinion, like you feel some type of way about something, like this is kind of like within a group conversation. What I'm saying is don't sugarcoat how you feel or what you think, because other people may feel or think something different. If you have a thought, be confident about your thought. Be okay with your thought. If you see something, you're like, no, that's not right. Say it's not right. Call out what you believe in. It ain't no shame in the game. Freedom of speech. Next is be involved. Go to the games. Go to the games. Go to homecoming. Like, go have fun. They have so many extracurricular fun events in high school. They probably did at your middle school too, but it's just a different ball game in high school. Football games, basketball games, baseball games, soccer games. You can be managers of teams. You can be on a team. Like, you'll meet so many people by just going outside and having fun. Go outside and have fun. Enjoy the time. Now, this one might be a little more niche. Have a solid lunch group. First day, well, actually before the first day of school, because when you go to open house or when you get your schedule, you'll know what lunch period you have. Find as many people in that lunch period, preferably people you already know, and be like, hey, can we sit together? Find them at lunch, sit down. That's who you're with for the rest of the year. Unless something obviously happens to where you should not be with them or where you cannot be with them, then obviously, pick your stuff up and sit somewhere else. But it's a really good idea to have, like, oh, my freshman table, my freshman lunch table, my freshman friend group. Like, it's just core memories, and it's just good times, laughs and giggles, Next is help people who are struggling. If you see someone struggling in class, mentally, physically, if anyone needs help, offer your help. If you're able to help them, then help, because that could just make somebody's day. Like, simple as that. That's just like being nice to somebody or making somebody feel included. Next is to be open-minded to everybody in the building. Like I said, it's a whole new ocean, whole new group of school of fish in the sea. Like, everybody is new. Well, almost everybody is new. So you should really be open-minded, because there's some people who you would have never talked to, or who you think you would have never talked to, who can end up being your closest friends. So be open-minded, talk to anybody, be nice to anybody, because that's how you can make the best friends. Last but not least, leave the middle school in middle school. Don't carry nothing up to high school. Don't carry no beef. Don't carry no toxicity. Don't carry no drama. If it happened in middle school, it needs to stay in middle school. High school is a fresh start, and it needs to stay a fresh start. It needs to continue to be a fresh start. I know a lot of things, a lot of grudges that people hold from middle school. Believe it or not, there's a lot of changing that happens this summer between 8th and 9th grade. You need to have faith in that. You need to have trust in that. Trust in yourself to be a bigger, better, brighter person in the new year, and trust in other people to have changed, or even distrust in other people to have gotten worse. Clean slate. Everybody's impression of you freshman year is your new first impression, because they did have this whole summer to grow as a person, to get that high schooler mindset, to leave the middle school in middle school, and if they chose not to, that shows their immaturity. And you don't want to be seen as one of those immature people. So go ahead and rinse all that negativity out. In one ear, and out the other. Next category is dating. Keep it to a minimum. I know you're gonna be like, wow, so many new cute faces. That don't mean you need to date all of them. That don't mean you need to be all up in Grady City. Keep it to a minimum. Don't be over here hippie hopping and around between people. That's messy. You don't need to be having flavors of the month, flavors of the week, flavors of the day. Nah, bro. 1 scoop of ice cream. Maybe 2 scoops of ice cream. How hungry are you? Don't be too hungry though. That's gluttony. That's greed. We don't want that. Y'all need to listen. Actually, maybe not. I hope y'all don't need to hear this. But if you do need to hear this, don't be fast. It's not that hard not to be fast. Don't be grown. Don't be... My mom, she says to me Instagram reels day after day about stupid things that high school girls do, trying to be fast, trying to be grown. And I use the word fast very sternly, because people will call anything fast nowadays. People be like, oh, your hair's long, you're fast. Oh, you have nails, I don't. Shut up. Oh, you're fast. Oh, you have the color red on, that's fast. Oh, you're wearing shorts, you're fast. Not like that. I'm not saying don't express yourself, like expressing yourself makes you fast. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you wouldn't do that, or if you wouldn't do that in front of your grandmother, or tell your grandmother you did that, you probably don't have no business doing it. If it's something you wouldn't want people to know you did, it's probably too fast, and you need to slow down. You're a kid. Be a kid. I know you're in high school, so like you should be mature, but it's a difference between being mature and being grown. Don't put a relationship over nothing. Don't put no boy, no girl, no animal. Don't put nobody over nothing. School comes first. Grades come first, obviously. Then it's your friends. Your true, hard, day one loving friends. Because at the end of the day, your friends, these people, that's who's going to be there for you. This man or woman could leave you any point in time. Any point in time, they can leave you a wreck. You know who got to clean that up? You know who got to deal with that? Your friends. Your friends. So you need to, you should not be ditching your friends for a man or a woman. You should not be doing that. Friends come first, in my opinion. I mean, because I know a lot of people, they're so diehard about their relationship, about their boo. Like, that's cute, that's cool. But at the end of the day, it's really your friends. They're gonna be there for you forever. And, well, not all of them, but the friends are gonna be here before or after the breakup, not during the relationship. The end all be all is the relationship. And if you are disrespectful to your friends while in this relationship and you lose the relationship, now you lose everything. You don't have nobody. Bad. Guys, please, I don't know what's happening outside, bro. I think they're mowing the lawn. Bear with me. Next, put this one on hold. No upperclassmen. I'm not a victim of upperclassmen. I'm not a victim of nobody. I had a clean freshman year, thank you. But I know victims of upperclassmen. Everybody gonna tell you that. Everybody gonna tell you that. Nobody gonna tell you willingly to mess with an upperclassman as a freshman. First of all, there's a whole different maturity level. Or so you would think. Or so you would think. Might actually not be. But it's just like, it's a whole different experience level. Because of all the trauma you're about to endure as a little tiny freshman baby, they've been through it like 3 times. Especially a senior. If a senior ever tries to hit on you, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Honestly, a senior really shouldn't have no reason to talk to you. I'm not gonna say don't have senior friends, but keep it out of friend. It should never expel to nothing halfway close to more than that. People are not loyal. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to hold her hand. People are not loyal. You know how common it is to get cheated on or get played as a freshman? Because first of all, these new freshman people, the people in your class, are seeing all these new people. You're an old fish now. Have y'all seen that Love Island reference? Oh, it's like when I went to Cosmo Morning, it was like, oh, these are the college girls, and you know, the old girls are the high school girls.
I feel like TT and Parmita are like college girls. Yeah. And those girls in the villa are like high school girls. Oh.
That's what they're gonna think of you. Oh, these are the middle school girls. We got high school girls now. Da da da. You want to steer clear. You want to be safe. You want to be safe. It's just really popular now in this generation. It's really sad, honestly. To like, oh, I got this many girls. I done done this many things with this many people. You don't want to be a part of that. You don't want to be a victim, honey. Boundaries. Have them. Respect them. Everybody else should respect them. If you say this is okay and this is not okay, there should be no argument. There should be no talk about it. There should be no convincing. There should be like, man, come on. It's self-respect, honey. Self-respect. Self-respect. If you say something, that's what it is. It is what it is. And if they don't like it, then they can leave. Because you got to honor yourself at the end of the day. So if you have boundaries and people are overstepping your boundaries, people not respecting your boundaries, don't let them push you over. Stand on it. That's what you said. And that's the end all be all. Period. Now, a lot of people, this may be controversial, but y'all may not get married. Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me. I know you think you're in love, and you might be in love, and that's great. That's great. You know, y'all are just so happy together. Y'all are so cute, but that don't mean y'all getting married. A lot of people grow apart. That's okay. And you may be high school sweethearts. That would be great, but keep your expectations very respectable. Don't get your hopes too high because you will be incredibly disappointed. Don't keep them too low because you may be shocked by the positive outcome. Be very realistic. Not optimistic, not pessimistic, realistic. I say that all the time. There's not a high chance y'all gonna get married. Plain as day, y'all. The percentage of people who meet somebody in high school and marry them, especially as a freshman or younger than that, is not high. You could beat the odds. I'm not saying you're not going to, but I'm saying don't expect that, because that is not the common thing. My last thing, this is very important, very, very important. A talking stage should be much more than a week. My personal, what I think is saying, 4 to 6 weeks. Minimum. You cannot understand a person completely. You cannot see all the good and the bad in a week. Or 2 weeks. You're just not going to see it. It's going to go over your head. You're going to be in la la land. You're going to be in the honeymoon phase. A lot of people, even in friendships, a lot of people switch up when you really get to see them and see how they act. Them true colors start to show. So don't be committing yourself, because once you commit yourself too early, then it just seems like you were desperate. And you don't want people to think you're desperate. That's just not a good look. You don't want to seem desperate either. That's just not a good something to tie to you, because it doesn't really, it sticks. It sticks. So you don't want, and then you're more likely to be in more relationships because you're starting them so soon. Just really get to know them. Spend a lot of time getting to know them. Not too much time though. Because if you're talking to somebody and they're trying to be in a talking stage for 18 months, now baby, it don't take that long to know if you like me or not. It does not. It does not. You need to, a talking stage, the whole point of talking stage is to get to know somebody and find out how much you really like them. I think that can be done between 4 in 6 weeks, minimum. Maximum 3 months, maybe 4. Because like it does take some people, they need more time to open up. Don't be rushing nobody either. Everybody has their own pace. If you don't like somebody else's pace, you don't need to talk to them. And the world will continue to move. But it's just like, don't rush it. Don't let it drag either. You should know. You'll feel it. You can tell. I promise you can. Okay guys, my next category is hygiene. I'm gonna start this one off very simple. I shouldn't have to say this, but I feel like I have to. Shower. Whoa! Did I just say that? You should shower every day. You should shower every single day. Because you are dirty. You are smelly. You've been at school. You have been around so many new people. You honestly could get sick really easily. My first year of high school, I definitely got sick. The first week or two. Because I'm around all these new people. There's so many new viruses I ain't got used to yet. So, you need to shower. Get the germs off you. Cleanse yourself. And don't be using this might be controversial. Don't use what's it called? Bacterial soap? Unbacterial soap? I don't know. Whatever soap that's supposed to fight bacteria, don't use it. Because if you haven't learned it yet, bacteria mutates, and you keep using this bacterial soap. Now your bacteria is immune to whatever's in the bacterial soap, so it's just not working no more, and now it's even worse. And yeah, you should just be cleaning yourself properly. Soap and water. No shower unless you're really small. It should be 5 minutes. Minimum 10, and that's still if you're small. But don't be running that water bill up either, because I have friends who take 1.5 hour showers. You wasn't that dirty. I hope not. Next is wear deodorant. You don't want to be walking around school smelling like 10 cans to bounce that booty. Then people really don't want to be around you. Because it's one thing to have a horrible personality, but you have a good personality and just smell like butt, and people aren't going to want to hang out with you. Because I want justice for my nostrils. If me standing near you is making me want to cry, then you've got to figure that out. And it's natural to have body odor. Like, that's natural. Like, especially if you have PE or something during the day. If you're outside, you get hot, you get sweaty, whatever. Like, it's cool, but you need to have deodorant. Mask that smell. Just because it's normal don't mean it should. I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say. Just because everybody sweats doesn't mean we need to smell it. Okay? We don't need to smell it. Have that deodorant. Reapply as needed. Just don't stink. Okay, please. Next is perfume and or cologne. Now you smell even better. Now, not only did you prevent the fishy, stinky smell of your pits with your deodorant, now you added some spritz, some smell on top of it. Now everybody wants to be around you because they're like, wow. And that's also like a good conversation starter. If someone wants to be friends with you, they're like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. Where's that from? Like, you see what I'm saying? Next is take care of your hair. I may not be the best person to talk about hair care, but don't fry it off. Try not to. I use heat protectant. I do. My ends are just dead. That's honestly, yeah. But like, trim your hair as needed. Cut your hair as needed. Don't be dyeing it 17 different colors. A lot of people in high school are victim to that. I've like seen it. People will dye their hair a new color every tragic event, and you're gonna go through a lot of those in high school. So every tragic event, they're dyeing their hair a new color and their hair's falling out. Try not to bleach it. Just try and take care of it. Shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, hair mask, whatever you need to do just to not go bald-headed. Skincare. I'm not saying you need to have a big long list of skincare, because skincare is not cheap. It is not. But washing your face can really go a long way. It can really go a long way. And moisturizing it, pimple patches without popping your pimples. Like, there's a lot of things you can do to take care of your hair, to keep it, to take care of your skin, to keep it healthy, glowing, shiny, silky, like somebody we know. And my last hygienic advice is drink water. A lot of us forget that water is very important, and you do very much need it to survive. You need water. Water is really good for you, especially if you're active. Eat water. Your body's made of 70% of it. If you're dehydrated, it's only going to be made of 69. Okay, the last and final category of today is personal advice. First up, be confident. Be confident. You are finding who you are, or if you're the luckiest person ever, you know who you are. Be incredibly passionate about who you want to be and who you are. Don't let nobody crack on that either. Be confident. Stand on the business. I'm the queen. If you the queen, then be the queen. Because a lot of y'all be saying, oh, I'm the queen, I'm the queen. But do you feel like the queen? Do you treat yourself like a queen? Don't just be saying it. Act like it. Next is have an I don't care attitude. A lot will breeze by with that attitude. First of all, if you really mean it. If you don't care, it's not going to bother you. You won't have to think about it no more. Simple as that. And if you don't care, then other people are less likely to try and bother you because they know, like, they're not going to get a reaction out of you because you don't care. This honestly probably could have been in the hygiene category, but some sleep. You need sleep really bad. Your sleep schedule is super important, especially because at my high school, the bus is coming between 6 and 6:30. You need to go to sleep. No more staying up till 4 in the morning. No more staying up till the sun rises and sleeping, waking up when it sets. You are not nocturnal. You are a human being who needs to go to sleep at night. Minimum 7 hours. Really, it's supposed to be 8 to 10 hours. But I gotta be realistic because I know a lot of us have extracurriculars and sports and things. So go to sleep as early as you can. And wake up as late as you can without setting yourself back. Okay, put effort into how you look. Now, I'm not saying you gotta, oh, I gotta look perfect every single day. Perfect. No. But when you look better, you feel better, is what I'm trying to say. And the better you look, the better you feel, is the better people, they can see that on you. Like, the more effort you put, the more you care about yourself, the more other people will care about you. Not that you need other people to care about you, but you need to care about yourself, period. And how you look, I think, is a big part of, like, that. Like, I'm not saying you gotta spend $700 billion on makeup. I'm not even saying use makeup. I'm just saying, like, whatever helps you feel your best in your appearance, then do that. If you need to dye your hair a little bit, dye your hair a little bit. My hair's dyed a little bit. If you need to pierce something, like, you need a jewelry, express yourself, you know, cute outfits, whatever helps you feel and look your best, do that. Next, this one's important. Protect your mental health. Protect your mental health at all costs, because it's so endangered in a high school building. There's so many things, I don't even know where to start, that can damage your mental health as a high schooler. For me, I think what got my mental the most was my schedule. Like, it was really hard because it was my first year doing competitive dance and my first year taking all these AP classes. Like, balancing that and getting used to it and still trying to have a life outside of priorities was absolutely insane. And it made me crazy. Back when I was 16 in the Bronx. So, yeah, just make sure you protect your mental health. If you realize it's getting bad or you know what makes it get bad, try to not do it. Try to stay away from it. Next is have fun. Go to the events. I already said this. Go to the football games. Go to the basketball games. Hang out with your friends outside of school. You know, they have the fair. They have Six Flags. They have the pool. They have Christmas events. Me and my friends had a Christmas party last year. I don't know, just a lot of things to do in high school, and it's fun, and you need to enjoy yourself. You don't need to just weigh stress and all this pressure on you all the time. Next, okay, I actually did a questionnaire on my Instagram story about advice y'all wish y'all could tell y'all's younger or older self for this video, and this came up a lot. Is be yourself. Be yourself. Don't be nobody else. Don't try and be nobody else. I heard this on a Jessie episode one time. Be yourself because everyone else is taken. We don't need a copy and paste to Jessica because we got Jessica. So be you. We don't need nobody else. We already got one of them. One is enough. Be one of yourself. Give everybody a full opportunity to meet you and who you are and who you want to be. And leave behind who you were and who everybody else is. Worry about yourself. Be confident in yourself. Okay, my next personal advice is do not compare yourself to other people. I think that kind of goes with a lot of things I've been saying. But if you see little Sally Walker's walking down the street with her Louis Prada Gucci bag and her Louis Prada Gucci shoes and her booty length hair, you don't need to compare your whatever you have to what she has. And if you are the one walking around with the Louis Prada Gucci and the booty length hair, you don't need to compare what you have to what someone else does not have. Whether it's in your head, whether it's verbally, that's just having common decency. That's just being a good human. That's just being a good person. Don't compare yourself. Don't put anyone else down to bring yourself up, and don't put yourself down to bring somebody else up. Everybody should be equal. Okay, my last advice for today's video is enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Have so much fun. This is such a great experience, such a new opportunity. Like, I know you're excited. The excitement going into high school is unreal. I don't want to scare you, okay? This video is not to scare you. It's just to warn you. It's just to prepare you. If you follow my advice, this is the holy grail of advice, then you're gonna be fine. You are literally gonna be fine. I wish I had somebody to tell me this, or I wish I would have listened to the people who did tell me this coming up as a freshman. But this is all you need. This is all you need. And I feel like a lot of it is common sense. A lot of it is just being a good person and being a nice person. So yeah, if you don't judge anybody else, if you take care of yourself, take care of other people, and just be whoever your parents raised you to be, you're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be a great year. And rumor is it only gets worse. I can't confirm that yet, but I don't know. Just really enjoy it. Really have fun. Don't overthink. Don't stress about what other people think and what you're doing and what somebody else is doing. Don't stress about it, baby. Just live. The night is still young. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys listen to my advice. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video and follow my socials. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.